CLY's Tiger Talk now gets a chance to look at Lady Tiger basketball as we're joined by the four seniors on the Lady Tigers. 14-6 now, closing out senior night in style, 49-19 over Concordia. We'll introduce the four, and then I'm going to let you introduce your parents and if you have plans for next year. Sydney Lane, Hallie Bloomdahl, J.C. Shirley, Shelby Siebold. Sid, your parents, and if you have plans for next year.
My parents are JD and Carrie Lane, and next year I plan on attending Emporia State University.
Okay.
My name is Hallie Bloomdahl. My parents are Sean and Lindsay Bloomdahl, and my plans are to go to Manhattan Christian College and K-State to play volleyball.
I'm JC Shirley, and my mom is Becky Shirley, and I plan on going to Cloud County for volleyball.
I'm Shelby Siebold. My parents are Randy and Brenda Siebold, and I will be attending Southeast Community College to play on their women's basketball team.
And Sid, are you competing at Emporia State in anything next year? No. No, okay, very good. All right, so as you listen to the ball games, you may know them as Sid Ferocious, the Bloomdahl Boom, Supersonic Shirley, and the Shelby Mustang. You guys have been such a fun group to watch play this year. Tell us what the goals were, Sid, to start with, I guess, personally, and then maybe as a team if you had some set out.
Well, personally, I think as every year it's just to improve in basketball ways, but then as a team we set out some goals like making it to state again because our senior class has been 3 out of 3 years and we're hoping to make it 4 out of 4.
I like it. Hallie, certain things that you had in mind?
Probably just get on the floor more and being able to post up stronger than I did last year. And then for another goal for our team was to host sub-state, which we are doing.
My goal was to have a good mental side and to keep no drama on the floor with the team.
My goal this year was just to be a good team leader because we lost 4 seniors last year and they were starters, so it was my goal just to make these girls feel comfortable coming on the varsity court.
And I will say, I mentioned this with Coach Edwards before your senior night game against Concordia, that I think you guys have put your own stamp on this program. And I mean, and a big, big compliment, because there were 4 seniors that had played a lot of varsity action. You guys took some ownership in this thing, and I think it's been really fun to see you advance and grow as the season goes along. Talk about your favorite win this season. I have an idea what it might be, but and if it's the same for all 4, that's fine. But Shelby, do you have a favorite one that stands out?
Yeah, I think my favorite win this season is probably the Wamego game because it was just it was a pretty big upset, and we played really well as a team. I didn't personally have my best game, but it was awesome seeing these girls step up, and when I wasn't on the court, they were leaders also.
JC, is it the same game?
Yeah, either that or the Southeast of Saline game.
Yeah,
that
big
was
win there too, yeah, for sure.
My favorite game was the Wamego game.
Yeah, Wamego was definitely the best, I think, momentum mover and just knowing that we got our feet back under us after a few tough games earlier in the season. But it was just a great win overall, and I think it really just gave us the momentum we need for the end of the season.
Yeah, I think it's great too. Shelby pointed out you had some foul trouble, you weren't on the floor, but I think Wamego was okay with that. They were sick and tired of you already from last year, right? Red Raider killer last year, if you don't know the story. Just look it up. It was crazy how they got that done. Now, Sub-State is here for you guys, and you do get a chance to host it. We likely know it's Chapman. Is that? I know it's officially Saturday, but I think that's kind of lined up for you guys. What will it be like one last time to play on the home court? And, you're 2 wins away from making that last goal complete. Talk about being at home one more time.
Well, I think being at home, there's definitely a lot of momentum behind us, just having the home crowd and knowing that all of our family and all of our community supporters are there just to back us up. It's a nice feeling knowing that.
I think it's going to be fun because this is the last time we'll get to play on a home court with us 4 seniors who have played sports together for our whole high school career.
I think it'll be fun and a little bit emotional maybe.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get to play on our home court one last time. It's just a great feeling being able to make your home crowd proud in that win. So,
let's go down the line and give me one thing, because we know Coach Jeff Edwards has announced to you guys that this is his last season. I know it came as a shock to you following a game. He didn't let it out to you guys until you got in the locker room and he could share it with you yourselves. So, first, give me one phrase that you've heard from Coach Edwards the last 4 years, specifically for you, Shelby. Is there something he's continually telling you? Something to keep in mind? Directions, goals, rules?
I think one thing that really sticks out for me is just forget about the past shot if it was a miss and focus on the next one and have confidence.
And favorite memory in the last 4 years,
Oh boy.
besides what's to come in the next 5 games?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think my favorite memory in the past 4 years is probably the Wamego game last year. For me, that was pretty big. So,
For those who may not remember, last seconds we're without many of our starters in foul trouble. It looks like we're out of the game, and in the final seconds, Shelby hits a three that closes the door and absolutely shut down a crowd that had been going nuts in Wamego. So it was really fun. JC, do you have a phrase that Coach Edwards has kind of stamped in your head over?
He's always kind of told me to keep my head
Uh-huh.
and not get so down on myself.
And a favorite memory, just in general?
Probably the Wamego game this year.
This year. Perfect. Allie?
Well, I really haven't been that like confident in like shooting, and well, I guess like when like we're on post flash or something, he'll just yell, "Be a shooter!" Like every single time. I'm like have like one step between the girl, and I guess that like he's just been building my confidence in shooting and stuff. So yeah.
And a favorite memory, on, off the court, anything?
I think sub-state or state 2 years ago when we were at, where was state at 2 years ago? Salina, and it was just like really fun on the bench. So
Cool.
yeah.
Sid?
Well, I know throughout all 4 years, Coach has just reminded me that like it's important to bring energy. And I remember maybe a year ago or two, he called me an Energizer Bunny. So I think that really kind of just resembles what I try to do by just leading the team and bringing energy no matter what the game feels like.
Sid
But-
ferocious, it fits. Favorite memory?
One of my favorite memories is probably something that happened before practice one day where Haley Bank got stuck in a locker her freshman year, and we just heard her yelling, and so we had to go and get her out. But it didn't really have to do with basketball. It was just really funny.
99% sure that story was brought up last year
Yeah.
by the seniors as well. So funny stuff. Great group, you guys. It's been fun to watch from the start and how well you have progressed and brought the others along with you. I think that's as important as what you guys have accomplished personally. Best of luck. I really want to see 5 more games with you guys, okay? So let's go do that. Our Lady Tiger basketball team, the 4 seniors, getting set for sub-state basketball.